Welcome to this VIM tutorial session. In this short video, I'll show you very basics of VIM, that is how to open a file. Let's say it can be a code file or any text file, and start writing in VIM, then how to save and quit and come back to the command prompt that you are seeing here. So first of all, we'll say VIM, which is the command itself for the editor, and then you will say example, first example.py. Now you see this screen where you have kind of a blank thing, and at the bottom left you see the file name and it's saying new, that it is a new file, and at the bottom right you are seeing kind of row and column separated by comma, and all is basically telling you all the files which are open. So at this point of time you can't write anything because you have to go into insert mode first. So this is one of the modes of the VIM. So to go into that, you simply will press I. As you see, the keystroke also being disappeared here, appearing here. Okay. So once you press I, this bottom left will change and say insert. Okay. Now you can type whatever you want. So for example, let's say my first line is import sys, then import OS, then I say print hello world. Okay. Now this all is written not yet in the file. So to write it into the file itself, right now it is in the RAM. Okay. So to write it in the file, you go into the command mode and say write this content into my file, this first example.py. So to go into those commands, you first have to escape from or move away from insert mode by pressing escape. So you see I pressed escape button, and then I say colon, which is shift and then semicolon sign. Okay. And you say write. Okay. So then press enter, and you will see saying that first example.py, then new 5 lines and 46 bytes are written. Okay. You can see that these are the 5 lines, 1 2 3 4 5. Okay. And now let's say this is all you wanted to write, and then you want to exit and go back to the terminal. So you say press escape again, escape and colon and WQ. So this is saying you don't have to write full like WRITE. W is the shortcut for that, and in conjunction with that you can say Q, which is quit. So write and quit. So then I'll say write and quit, and cat first example.py. This is the content that has been written, and then I can now execute it. Python 3 first example.py. Okay. So I want you to practice this. Whosoever are new to VIM, at least they should be done with these basics so that we can follow up in the classes real quick. Okay.